What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, which it says about 60% of you watching are, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. We talk about stocks, investments. Also, make sure to check out the links down below. Join our private investing community. We're starting to do daily live streams, and also check out my podcast called Michael on the Mic. Today, we're going to talk about MP Materials because this stock has been on a roll lately. Last couple of months, the stock has done extremely well, going from $20 a share all the way over $50 a share. But now, just in the last 5 days, the stock has taken a massive hit, gone down about 20%. Some people are wondering why, because on March 18th, they announced their fourth quarter earnings, and these were much better than expected. Their fourth quarter earnings, revenue grew over 100% year over year to $42.2 million. Net income increased dramatically. EBITDA grew nearly 300% to $18 million, and full-year production and sales volume increased approximately 40% from 2019. So things were looking pretty good. Things were looking pretty good for MP Materials, and the stock was doing really well until just the other day when all of a sudden the stock tanked. It went down from $45 a share to nearly $39, like from 45 down about 15% in a single day. And it's continuing to drop, and a lot of people are wondering why and what does this mean? Does this mean we should sell it? Is it not a good stock long term? But the reason that the stock is taking a massive hit recently is because MP Materials, they proposed a $500 million offering of its convertible senior notes due 2026 to institutional investors. So they have an offering of $500 million in stock to institutional investors. And they also give them an additional $75 million in notes if they want to purchase that. But in addition to that, the company they also announced a secondary stock offering, a public stock offering of 8 million shares with underwriters over allotment to purchase up to an additional 1.2 million shares. So a total of around 9.2 million shares total are going to be available. Definitely 8 million, probably another 1.2 million if they decide to purchase those. The company explains how they intend to use all this money that they're going to be raising for general corporate purposes or invest the net proceeds into marketable securities or other investments. So it doesn't really seem like they need the money for the actual business side, the actual mine and mining the materials. But this is the reason the stock has been dropping, because an additional 8 million, with the 1.2 million, so 9.2 million shares total, that dilutes your total position in the company. So even though you didn't sell anything or nothing happened, just means there's more total shares that make up that same price. So each share is essentially worth a little less now because there's another 9.2 million shares going to be integrated. So that's the reason the stock price dropped. But moving forward, in my opinion, I think this is a great company long term, and it's poised for a lot of growth from not only electric vehicles and electrification, but also clean energy and reducing your carbon footprint, which is something that Joe Biden administration, governments all over the world are really trying to push for. And right now, the rare earth magnets at MP Materials, the ones that they actually mine, they're used for electric vehicles, clean energy technology, robotics, defense systems, and a lot of other technologies. Right now, the company is the largest in the Western Hemisphere for mining this rare earth material. They mine about 15% of the rare earth concentrate in the world. So they are a pretty big player, but right now, much of this work is done overseas in Asia. And the one thing to keep in mind with MP Materials, everyone talks about how MP Materials, they're the only company in the Western Hemisphere that can mine this rare earth magnet that's needed for electric vehicles. The one thing to keep in mind with this is that currently MP Materials ships their rare earth concentrate over to Asia, primarily China, where the material is processed into the rare earth oxide and then so it could actually be used. So essentially they mine the material, but it still has to be sent to China. their goal long term, which this money that they're raising from the secondary stock offering could do, is their goal long term is to be able to refine the rare earth concentrate on site in the US with MP Materials. They want to have the full supply chain at their company. They don't want to have to send the materials over to China. And once that happens, that is going to be really, really big for them. They explain that by 2022, the end of 2022, they're hoping that they can have this done. But when they do, that's going to mean they're completely detached from Asia, and they're the only US company, only company in the Western Hemisphere that can mine this rare earth magnet. And with more electric vehicles continuing to develop over the next couple of years in the US and China, it's going to be really important that they do this, because otherwise China, they can always raise the prices of this material. If they're the only country that, they first of all are the main country where it's mined, but they're the only country right now where it can be processed. And if every single electric vehicle needs it, well, it's definitely going to be beneficial for MP Materials to do this in the US. And if they accomplish their goal and they have this by the end of 2022, this stock could easily be a $20-30 billion company, easily 3 to 4x from where it is right now, if it's able to actually process the material in the US. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what's going on with MP Materials, why the stock is dropping, and where I see it going in the future. I don't think this is anything to worry about long term. Obviously, it hurts a bit for it to go down 20% in just a week, but long term, nothing has changed. Things are actually looking better for the company after their fourth quarter earnings. Now they're saying they're trying to make it so they can process the material on site. I think things are looking much better for them. So let me know what you guys think, but that's what's going on with MP Materials, stock ticker symbol MP. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and don't forget to get your 4 free stocks, each valued up to $1,600, when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.